Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZIRK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
So if you guys have been working through your field pass, you have probably gotten this 84 overall team builder fantasy pack, and maybe you guys didn't even know that you could get a free team builder, which I'll be honest, I really didn't know until I got the pack here, mostly because two of the objectives you needed to get done for the past couple of days, well, they were glitched and weren't tracking, but now they are, and now we have this pack here for an 84 overall team builder fantasy pack where you can pick any team builder in the game. So I'm going to show you guys which objectives to do to get this pack, and then I'm going to go over the best ones to pick. I do want to give a shout out to A3 for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below, Nota Gang. And also guys, if you want to check out Underdog Fantasy, we do have the NFL season coming up. You guys can use code ZIRK to match first deposit up to $100 and follow me over on Twitter for my picks. So an 84 overall team builder, I know it's not crazy like getting a free 87, 88, whatever, but hey, I will gladly take a free 84 right now because they can definitely get the job done versus some of the better cards in the game. Now, if you guys are curious as to how to actually get this pack, what you guys have to do is go into season, and like I said, the reason why you couldn't actually do this was because two objectives were glitched. If you guys come down here to Team Affinity, all you have to do is get all of these done. Now, it looks like a lot, but honestly, it's not. You can see at the bottom here, complete all 9 Team Affinity objectives. You get that 84 overall Team Builder Fantasy Pack, and yes, the player is auctionable, so you can just go through, pick one, and sell them, but, you know, you maybe want to keep them on your team for a little bit. So in order to get this, you guys have to choose your team captain, so just go through Play Team Captain Solos, complete 2 Team Affinity sets, which I'll show you which one you definitely want to do. And then also you just have to get stars in the Team Captain Solos, and the Team Affinity challenges as well. And then these two right here, win 5 games with 2 or more Team Affinity players in your lineup. That means you do have to get team builders, throw them into your lineup. You could also get like some higher overall ones, like the 87 overall Unsung Heroes or the Division Champs, but obviously that's way more expensive, so you probably want to get the 84s. And then record 10 sacks with 3+ Team Affinity players in your lineup. One thing I do want to say about this one right here, the win 5 games, I believe this has to be in solos you haven't already done, or you can do it in like solo battles, head-to-head, whatever, because I thought I could just do a solo challenge over real quick that is just like complete the drive, and it wasn't counting. So pretty sure you guys have to go ahead and like do one you haven't done before. But yeah, all you need is team builder players in your lineup. And as for that set, let me show you. And as for the cheapest set you guys can do to complete that one there, to do the 2 sets, it's this 84 overall team builder exchange, where you do need 1 82 to 83s and 3 80 to 81s, which by the way, this is something that a lot of people have actually been doing to make some coins right now with the state of the current market. You can kind of do this set, and if you snipe some of the cards, get them for a good price, you can make some coins just from doing the set here. Now, of course, right, this is something that is going to take you a little bit to do. You have to play solo challenges, you have to do sets, everything like that, get players, throw them in your lineup. Is it worth it just to get the free 84? Well, that's the thing. You're not just getting the free 84. You're also getting a bunch of XP for your field pass by doing all these objectives, which is actually the main reason why I did it. And then I found out you get the free 84. So that is how you get the pack. And now let me talk about the best players to pick. So getting into the best players to pick from this pack, as I said, guys, you do get every single player option. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to pick the team. So if you guys want Marquez Valdez-Scantling, you pick the Chiefs, and you're going to get the 2 options the Chiefs have, 1 offensive and 1 defensive player. Spoiler, both Chiefs players are actually on this list. They're both really, really good. But Marquez Valdez-Scantling, when it comes to these 84 overall team builders, is probably the best wide receiver option to take. Not even probably, he definitely is the best wide receiver option to take. And the reason for that is actually, I would say, 3 reasons. Number 1, he has 86 speed. Number 2, he has 85 deep route running. And number 3, he's 6'4". Like, this is legitimately a really, really good wide receiver. Like, this is an 84 overall that is under 50,000 coins, which is ridiculous for just how good of a card this is. Obviously, so some of the other stats, like after the catch, isn't really there. Catching traffic, you know, the other route running, not really looking all that crispy there. But a 6'4" wide receiver with 85 deep route running and 86 speed, this is a really good option to pick. And again, the player you get is auctionable, so you can really go with whoever you want, and then you can just sell them later on. Another great option is J.K. Dobbins at running back. He's got 85 speed, 86 acceleration, 84 carrying, 83 juke, 82 spin, 84 change direction, and he's got 61 catching. So if you don't have a stud running back right now, if you don't have Barry Sanders, if you don't have Joe Mixon, if you don't have Breece Hall, I feel like J.K. Dobbins is a very, very good pick. And as I said, both Chiefs players are actually on this list here because Justin Reed is a very good card as well. This is a 6'1" safety with 85 speed. He's got 84 excel, 85 agility, 80 change of direction, 84 zone, and 82 hit power. So, I mean, you could user on him. You can just leave him out there to do his own thing. I actually have this card on my team, and he does play for me. And he is actually one of my users that I just have down there in the box. I think that this is a very, very solid user, of course, to start the game. Bud Dupree is another amazing option to pick here for team builders. I mean, we're talking about an 84 speed with 86 acceleration outside linebacker that also has 87 power move with 88 hit power. This is an absolute stud of a pass rusher. And again, this is actually a player that I personally have on my team. I have Bud Dupree on my team. I've been using the card, and he is very good. And also, again, if you're not going to pick Bud Dupree, if you're going to go with one of these other guys here, I would just recommend you guys try out Bud Dupree in general. This card's pretty good. Now, if you guys badly need some cornerback help, the best one to pick is Jason Verrett here. But I will say this. He does have 86 speed with 87 excel and 84 zone. That is pretty good. I mean, that is pretty good. But there is one major downside to Jason Verrett, and that is he's tiny. He is 5'10", and there are a lot of very, very tall wide receivers currently in the game, and also one in particular very, very tall tight end who is 6'8". And of course, I'm referring to Donald Parham, which if you guys have played online, yeah, you've probably faced up against Donald Parham. Pretty much everybody has him. And we're also about to get, Randy Moss into the game, who's 6'4". You have guys like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, all much taller here than Jason Verrett. But can he get the job done for you? Yeah. And the final two options that I have for you guys are actually both offensive linemen, in case you were thinking about taking an O-lineman with this pick, because you definitely can get away with using, some of these 84 overall team builders on your O-line for now. I would recommend either Bradley Bozeman or Donovan Smith. Just depends on what your team needs. Donovan Smith here is a left tackle that is 338 pounds. Weight matters a lot in that O-line. He has 82 run block, 82 pass block, 85 impact block. And guys, if we take a look here at left tackles, you guys can see you do have Jordan Mailata right there at the top in terms of weight. He is 365. Donovan Smith, 338. You guys can see he's right here. So he is actually the fifth biggest left tackle in the entire game. And then also Bradley Bozeman is a center with 80 strength, 83 run block, 84 pass block with also 84 impact block. And he's 325 pounds. And he's actually the heaviest center currently in the game. If you had to pick between one of these two, I'd probably go with Bradley Bozeman right now, just because Warren Sapp is about to come into the game here on Saturday. And that's a big DT. There's a lot of very heavy DTs that are pretty good. That rookie premier Jordan Davis is another good one as well. We're going to get some pretty big DTs, so you're going to want to have a very big center as well to counteract that. You guys let me know down below which free player you are personally going to be picking, but I will showcase with you who I personally am going to be picking with this. Now, will this player stay on my team for the longest? Probably not, just because you guys know that I like to upgrade my team a lot and always showcase the best players for you guys, as that is definitely not the pack animation. That looked very, very weird. But yes, I'm going to take Marquez Valdes-Scantling. You guys can let me know down below who you will be taking, though, and get your free players. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, check these ones out.